Welcome, Red Knight.
Hush, child, the darkness will rise from the deep end. Carry it out into sleep, child. The darkness will rise from the deep end. Carry it out into sleep. The sun, I'll shape your belief, and you'll always know that your father's a thief, and you won't understand the cause of your grief, but you'll always follow the voices beneath. Guileless son, your spirit will hate her, the flower who married my brother, the traitor, and you will expose his puppet behavior, for you are the proof of how we betrayed her loyalty. Hush, child, the darkness will rise from the deep end. Carry it out into sleep, child. The darkness will rise from the deep end. Carry it out into sleep. Guileless son, each day you grow older, each moment I'm watching my vengeance unfold. For the child of my body, the flesh of my soul will die in returning the birthright he stole. The darkness will rise from the deep end. Carry it out into sleep, child. The darkness will rise from the deep end. Carry it out into
Alrighty, hello and good evening there. We're getting started for tonight. Here we are. Some good Magnificent Monday, good fun tonight. We will check it out, just fix the camera. We'll check on the light later, but going good for now. Get to some Magnificent Monday. Figure we'd start with some Hunt and then go from there into James Bond or some Alone in the Dark, possibly first. Been a few days for that, so we'll see after some Hunt. Get started here. Quick little Instagram for today. Just something nice and simple there. All that is really needed. And we'll be good to go for the day, for the night. See where the evening takes us. Early morning, got to be up in 12 hours from now, actually. So not much time. We get a few hours, though. Finish our final field trip tomorrow, actually. Gonna be good. Going to be great. You should check it out. Dragon's Roost, Dragon's Live, Monday, June 1st. Yep, happy June indeed. Starting off June. Alucard with the top cheers there. Very exciting. Alright, Dragon's Live we go. We are set. Let me check what the heck this guy was talking about. Alex Legends. What the heck is that? Never even heard of that. No idea what that is. Alex Legends. Oh, you mean Apex Legends. I was confused. It's like, who the heck is Alex? Alright, moving on. We'll get started here. Alright, looking good. Eyes open. Check out what else. A little bit of hunt. For hunt, it has been a little while. It has been a couple weeks. There. Let's pick it back up. Just enjoy a fun couple rounds of something. We'll check it out. See what else. Other people, other things. Looking good. Anyway, we'll be set here. Good fun today. We'll check it out. So for that Arctic Circle, good James Bond missions. Yeah, it's been a little while for Alone in the Dark, so I'm going to pick it up with that too. Yeah, it's been a few days for that. Kind of stuck with all the puzzles already, though, that's true. I get stuck on puzzles, navigation such quite easily, so might have to look some more up for those puzzles. I was trying to match the other characters, the numbers and things. Oh shit, we got some frame drop already. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Yeah, where is that coming from? Crap. The stream test was fine. I did just speed tests. Let's see, stream test. Yeah, maybe we should close Chrome. That might help. I don't know what's going on. Explosive internet lately. Not ideal. Not the best. Back from a nice little drive. Try and fix these speed tests here. Should fix the frame drop as soon as I stream test. But the speed test was fine. I don't know where the frame drop's coming from. So let me take a look. Figure out what's going on. So let me take a look. Figure out what's going on. I hope it's alright. I don't know. We should be alright, but yeah, close Chrome for now, see if that helps with the frame drop, alleviate a bit. We'll see how the ping is, of course, in game, but nice thing about Hunt, I mean, unless you're with a team, there's really no consequence or worries for just extracting right away. It's hard to find the extract sometimes. You saw when my map was bugged, that totally screwed things up. Totally screwed everything up when my map was bugged. That doesn't happen too often, though. Alright, we'll take a look here. I hope yeah, the frame drop will level out and the internet is stable enough for multiplayer on stream, of course. Did play a good few rounds of Fortnite earlier, but, you know, the combat is pretty bad. So I don't think we'll be getting back to any Fortnite tonight. We'll focus on better things. Hunt to start. Good bit of chivalry last night. Was, yeah, pretty fun. Had some good rounds. Good excitement with Desert. What was the other good one? Oh, yeah. Coxwell. Yeah, very good fun. Coxwell had some good kill streaks and things. It was exciting. And the camera. So right here, yeah, you see the frames tanking just as we launch up. Not ideal. Give it a moment here. Launch up, be smooth again. I know why the webcam's been like so sensitive, just the plug-in lately. Maybe it's too close to the wall or something. Maybe I should pull it out a bit. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Pull out the Gladiator a bit. Not sure what's going on. Yep. Smoothing things out though. It'll be fine. Launching up here, been a good few days. And let's see what else. I gotta get the game capture sorted. Sorted out that James Bond no auto capture for some reason. It's different. Interesting. Sure. There we go. We're on the way. Yeah, we'll get those headphones in a moment, of course. Nice you could check the ping. Oh, you can actually. Yeah, the region ping. 8 days to go. We're almost done here. I might buy the battle pass just for that trap animation, but I could probably buy that afterwards. I was hoping for true shot, skins and stuff like that. Let me check out the region ping right away. 70, yeah, we're fine. It's fine at the moment. Looks good. So open there, we left off with Revenant Katana. He is event boosted, so might as well get some Katana action at the Contraband Katana on him. And the Ranger, Levering. Pretty good fun there. That frame drop level out. Okay, for the last 3 days, Battle Pass, let's see what else we've unlocked so far. Got Throwing Axes, Saloon Keepers, Vandals, Scout Frame, Centennial, Mat, Fuses. Pretty nice, I'm pretty sure they're just the same color as normal, so you know, keep the red fuses. Yeah, they're pretty nice. Got that one, Romero. Yeah, I definitely want that one. Footfall, got some charms, some titles. Yeah, the scout guy himself. It's hard, you know, when I'm gonna finish the battle pass. Is it worth buying? You know, about halfway there. I'm definitely not gonna make it the second half in time this time. 8 days, so yeah, no matter how much we play the next 8 days. Well, we were really committed to it, played no other games, we probably could, but that's alright, you know, I like a lot of other games. So let's get started with him. We got some cards here. Chariot's only for bounty hunts. We gotta equip. Well, I might go bounty hunt, but I'll save the chariot for later. This is a good one with teammates. Can I see if I'm still 3-star? Yeah, I probably am. Yeah, I guess we'll just start on bounty hunt here. Guardian's really good for the team, though. That's a good one for buffs. Yeah, let's just do a buffed Revenant. That'll be fine. I'll figure out other traits in just a moment here. We got Stamina, Antidote, Regen, Judgment. It's good to buff them out, you know. Other traits, could use some Serpent. I know I haven't favorited Serpent lately. Serpent is good. So, been exciting stuff. Magnificent Monday has officially begun. Here we are. I do look forward to chat with you soon. We had some fun times yesterday, and we are back to it right now. That Magnificent Monday, good hype, good fun. Getting started here in the Dragon's Roost. Do we need to fix Firebot? Is it alright? Yeah, as long as it shows the current game, that's great. Alrighty, here in the Dragon's Roost. What else here? Some traits better than others, you know. We're staying solo for now. What was that one for the speedy heal? Physician, yeah. What happened to Physician? There it is. That's a good one. Yeah, I haven't got any catalysts lately. I should look for one. Silent Katana. Beast Face is kind of whatever I'd rather do. Something more interesting. Should be enough health for now. Some Vigilant doesn't hurt. I'll save you at least one trait. Slot open for the burn traits that you might find. Scarce traits. I guess we do some Iron Eye. More accuracy for the Ranger. So yeah, last days of the challenges. And you have to unlock the whole story challenge apparently. Just to unlock this other part of the weekly challenge, so I just don't feel like it's buying that or the battle pass at this point. If I get the Concertina Tripwire animation, you know, the little weapon animation, What are they called? Just animations. Equipment animation. If I get that separately, you know, after the event would be nice, but it's really not that big of a deal, you know, it's just something fun. But generally they sell them separately, so yeah, I would think they would add it to here after the fact. It's not just a Battle Pass exclusive. Because I definitely remember for a fact, what was it, like the witch one? This one, yeah. Bewitchment, that was definitely in Garden of the Witch event previously, so if they've done it before, you know, stuff from the Battle Pass added to the just general shop here, they will definitely do that again. If not, you know, it's not a big deal. It's really just a little extra finesse, extra flair. It does not change the, you know, foundation of the game. I mean, I don't think you don't really see other people doing it. I mean, definitely not enemies as much, maybe a little bit, but it really doesn't change much. It's very much just fancy, superficial stuff. So anyway, we got those pledge marks. We'll get started here with the Revenant event boost, and we can buy that 59th hunter slot. For other hunters, yeah, I've had this roster a long time. Leary Brines with the 286 trade points. Pretty impressive. We'll pick it up with the Revenant for now. I mean, you rack up quite a few things with your Prestige 9. 2,000 hours, so played since 2021, though, you know, it's been a few years. Here and there. Just for fun, though, casual. I always set my expectations nice and low for it. Let's start with some bounty hunts. And the challenges, yeah, you know, get what I get. Get some banishes if I can. Yeah, that'd be the best one to get some banishes. Anyway, I should just go to Bounty Clash, because then you can banish that one. But he'll probably die soon enough anyway. Double check we have Necro, all that. Not forgetting anything important. Fighting chickens, Greyhound, good. Yeah, it'd be nice to have that Judgment. Use that at some point, you know. It's nice to have that in the middle of the fight. Stamina with the katana can be very helpful when you get down and revive, for example. Since the restoration does not include stamina, it's just health. Restoration effect that it talks about here on the Necro. That is only health, nothing to do with stamina or other things. But if you have the shots on, for example, those will keep up. See how we're going? No explosives, just a track. It's a warm up here. See what we can do. So been looking pretty good, pretty fun. Good excitement, good times. So much love in the swamp. See that steam for name Shrek playing the swamp game. Hilarious. Donkey and the Dragon Shrek, apparently. So they're like Shrek musicals, Shrek plays. Many versions of the thing show the gifts, the newer version people don't like, and the older version. Animation style and all. It's interesting as well, but there's the Shrek Easter egg in the game, so thinking about that as well, you know. Anyway, get it started up for some more Inferno before it's gone again. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to see it too much. I was hoping to bring that flame rifle. Maybe like the last days of the couple days of the event, we could bring that. It's the last chance to bring it in the Inferno itself, but just bring like an uppercut or something to pair. I think you need to get like melee weapons here, like a knife or something, because try to kill people point blank with that flame rifle didn't do anything in the fight, really. It's really, you know, the powerful one for PvE, but not for PvP. Talked with other streamers and such about it, like they enjoy it, but you know, it's really nothing serious contender in fights and things. It's just one of those funny weapons, you know. But it is good for meatheads, bosses, all that. Alright, let's get started here. So we hope the ping will be nice and stable. Just says match found there, no big deal. Work on bomb lance and melee. We're working on like katana now, just for fun, so that'll count for the melee weapon badge. And I believe they automatically level up and get equipped there, but yeah, I didn't finish the circus one because I didn't play that much. But it's nice to have at least some, you know. Purely cosmetic things, just, you know, bragging rights. There's nothing like super amazing thing to conquest to achieve in the game, just so the storylines, things they added, like other characters and such. It's all pretty much cosmetic for the most part, you know, everyone is balanced. Like some guns will have advantage over others, certain situations and environments, but for the the most part, everyone is equal in the game, which is nice. Like, none of your unlocked stats and things make that much difference, you know, just in the bloodline and prestige and such. It's nice to have that fair, you know, like, symmetrical. And there's RNG with the monsters, all that, but it's nice that everyone pretty much has the same chance as everyone else. Just other skill and, you know, situational things. Basic, looks like morning map here. Started at Hellborn on the map. Should go to this towers probably. Should go straight to the tower after the first one. Maybe I can serpent it. Get started. Judgment. Fancy hammer. Yeah, I always have those interesting artwork. Trying to get that one. Iron Eye, if I can land the shots. A bit rusty, so I'm not expecting much, but we can only try. We can only try. Apex might be fun to try, so other people play that. It's pretty fast paced. Might be worthwhile. Get that solo damage. Oh man, I'm rubber banding. Yeah, there's the pink spike too. 800 ping, holy shit. 800 ping again, man. Well, I guess we won't be staying on multiplayer much tonight. 700 ping. Oh, Hunt is usually a little more stable lately than the other games. Not this time. Put it in the Discord group chat. Frustrating. Oh, 700 latency, man. My goodness. Well, the stream is leveling out at least for the frame drop and all. Yeah, no one can play with that thing. You see how much it fluctuates? 60 to 700 on, like, yeah, half a second there. What is happening? Oh my goodness, what is happening? Yeah, the monsters really sound like people now. I would love to play, but there's just no chance of doing anything in a fight with 800 ping. Oh my goodness, man. That is too bad. It's just the internet, I guess. It's just not stable right now. Oh man, that's frustrating. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it is not. Right now, it is definitely not. I'll have to look for extract. Probably better off just looking for one than actually going to the scout tower at this point, the map. Try to get him out of here alive for another day when it runs better. I don't know. Fortnite was fine earlier though, so... Oh man, that sucks. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I can restart the things, but I just did that a couple days ago, you know. Goodness. That is insane. That is not good. Not good at all. Hey, balloon. See those very much. The circus or something. There's the occasional clown too. Ah man, that is just too bad. The emulator, just what I need. Oh man, nice to play, but it's not worth the risk when it's spiking like that. We'll head to the single player games, which are not affected by internet, as long as the frame drop's stable enough, under 10% right now, which is good. Yeah, I should have known, I guess, from the frame drop. Not at all reliable right now. Oh, there's bound to be an extract somewhere. So I have to go get lucky to find it. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, I mean the speed test was fine. The modem I can look at, I think it's like 3 out of 5 bars lately. Move it towards the window, see if that helps at all. Right now it shows, yeah, 3 out of 5 bars, connection good. The speed test was fine is the thing. So it just decays so quickly for some reason that it's very much unreliable. It's a lot better than my old internet, but you know, certain times like that it's just not reliable at all. See, now it seems to have calmed down. Maybe moving the modem helped, I don't know, that's all I did. I just turned it a little bit, like 30 degrees. Towards the window. You think that made the difference? Maybe. Now all of a sudden it's fine. Isn't that weird? Was it just because of my modem direction? I mean, I have the access point too, the mesh, which is supposed to get more sources. It just comes in waves. That was like a giant tsunami, and all of a sudden it's calmed down and I can play again normally. Now there's no reason to extract, we just play normally. Hope that it doesn't happen again. Isn't that strange though? Pretty strange, pretty weird. Pretty strange. That is so weird, you know, just a giant wave. It could be because I turned the modem, but I feel like it was just coincidence. Because it comes in giant waves like that. How strange, you know? 700 ping. Now we're totally calm and fine at 50. Freaking funny. That is just too funny. Alright then, well. Moving on. Go to that scout map after all, I guess. Get some stamina back. Ton it takes my stamina. The Walking Dead. Oh man. Yeah, probably best just go straight to the scout map. Avoid all this stuff here. How interesting was that, you know? 700 ping. Levels out, totally fine. It could be, you know, a modem, but I feel like it's a coincidence. Oh, try finding him now. What do we got here? Let's go ahead and pop these, because why not? Time is in, you know. I'm not gonna do that in combat, because it reduces your health. Use your judgment. Don't fall. What's going on? The hellfire. Hellfire. The void works sometimes well, sometimes not very well. By mic detection, maybe it's like not sensitive enough or something. Keep heading west. Sounded like he was close by. Oh, right there. Oh shit, fireballs. That's cool, you don't really see that very often. There you go, fire! Death Note with the Prime, I believe. He died! He fucking died! Death Note, you just inspired me to shoot that guy. He fell down, I think. Oh. Fire. Hello, Death Note. Yeah, I should play the alert. Try to play the alert. Click on it or something. Should play the actual. Hello, good to see you. How are you? You can join us anytime. We're live every day lately, Death Note. Oh, shit! That was unexpected. Well, he has a shell, so... Oh, awkward as fuck. I definitely did not expect him to be here, of all places. Yeah, play the alert if you can. Click on it or something, or it should say share your streak or share your alert. That would be the most exciting thing. But yeah, you can get the yellow stitch. I killed one guy, and then that guy was just hiding there. Didn't even know. You're the Hellborn.
Welcome back.
Join us anytime. Yes, you're talking about Apex, huh? Not Alex. Apex. Yeah, I never played Apex, but I heard it's fast-paced, pretty fun. Better than that one that died, huh? Warbound or something. Well, that was strange. So the guy died by fall damage and didn't give me the kill. Probably another solo or something. 5-star bastard in there. Revenant in there. Well, I got an assist, so that's good enough. That was so awkward. Sorry, I was really excited to see your yellow sigil, but yep, good to see you. Can play some chivalry if you're ready.
Welcome back.
I just said welcome back. Glow in the dark soon to James Bond. Yes, how are you doing? Can I get you started with the champion command? Celebrate your championship. Yeah, use the prime sub, right? Very nice. Yeah, if you can play the alert, that's ideal. It should show you a prompt somewhere. It's just for fun. I mean, it's not gonna change anything except our mood, our excitement, our joy. How are you doing? Good to see you. You can also join me for some hunt if you like. Fortnite I played earlier was pretty frustrating, so I'll probably stick to hunt. Maybe some chivalry. My ping leveled out, which is great. I just died, but thankfully the ping is better now. We're gonna play some head taker for you. Check this guy out. Some more katana head taker for the fun of it. Just enjoying the katana lately. So we'll get some necro, martialist. Ooh, serpent would be good here too, actually. Yeah, get some serpent and clash just to try it out. You're there? No, I did not. Yeah, I was just telling you about it. Never actually played it myself. I'm just telling you about it, all my experience with it, my perspective. But ready for some chivalry, a little more hunt. We can get started with chivalry. Indulge me just a few minutes, you know, waiting. 20 years since 2007, have a fun little more training session like we did before. Just a few minutes, you know, and you can commit good 6 hours. I have to be up in 12 hours for one more field trip tomorrow. Tomorrow, our last field trip day. We could get to, you know, a solid couple hours. Gives you a fair shake, fair session. You actually learn something. Can actually have a whole experience, you know, a lot of maps and things. Gives you a better time of it. Good to see you, Death Note PTI. Welcome back. Alright, we're going to learn from our mistakes there. Don't get distracted. Just play a little clash here. Katana action. I need some Pax damage. So I'm gonna put a single Pax on. Keep it cheap and expensive at the same time, you know, just a little warm-up clash. You can always take someone else's gun, so that works. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! So nice to see you, Death Note. I'm looking for another funny video to show you. Guy rolling around the sand, he's hilarious. I think you'll like him a lot. You could aspire to be him one day. But I don't know where I put it, you know, it's hard to find it. I know it's on Snapchat, I just don't know where I put it on Snapchat. Sometimes I send stuff to your Snapchat even though you're not on it, but sometimes I send them to you. Nice to see you. Can I get you started? Champion command, if you can play your sub alert, it should be there somewhere in the chat. It should be somewhere. It shows up sometimes, like it says click this box, let them know, like share this or something. It should say share your subscription. It's something like that. I know you can find it usually. It should show up like for the whole month basically, just every time you chat or something. Or refresh the chat, maybe like close it, open it again, it'll show up. Looking good with your little diva. Recommend to you champion commands such as companion. Just type in companion. That would work as well. Whatever you like there, little Death Note. You got some good anime, some Devil May Cry. Did you play the new Resident Evil? Talk about other Death Note related things. Great to have you back. Just warm up a little hunt. Ooh, we got that Lawson party. Everyone's invited to the Hufflepuff party. Yeah, I'm trying to improve from that last round. Oh, there it is.
It's time you face the dragon.
Yes, I certainly recommend you watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms, HBO Death Note. There you go. Euphoria finished last night. That is exactly what I was talking about. Thank you, my friend. Hola, bolo, I speak love to you. Sorry to hear this, but at least it's working. Yes, it is working. Oh, ran right into finish shot. How did he have time to shoot that shit twice before I could swipe the katana? That's insane. Lancian spiking to 700 earlier. It seemed to level out when I moved my modem to the side a little better. Holy shit! That was awkward. Wait a minute, since he's just gonna hang out for a while. Damn it! How do you shoot that shit twice? They never used to be that fast. Whenever I tried to double tap some with a shotgun, it was never that fast. Spectre might be weaker now at longer range or something. Finish up at faster at close range. I don't know. Feels faster than anything. Terminus Sling. That was bad. Gotta warm up somehow. Good fun, Death Note. Great to see you. I recommend you Companion, maybe Mission, Burn. You'd probably enjoy. How about Sap, Lizard, Paths, Sneeze, Shaka, Spoke, Anthony. You type my name. Crimson, Pathia. Any of those champion commands I think you'd get a kick out of today. Thank you for that lovely Prime sub for the first time. It's your second month, apparently. Sub with that yellow sigil, though. Looking good. Keep the turn set. Okay, probably still camping me, but I'm gonna get up at some point, you know. It's probably still here, though. It's awkward. That was just... I knew he was close by, but I did not know he was in the freaking corner like that. It doesn't give you an extra kill now if you get revived and then killed again. It doesn't work, so... Why they make it so complicated? For what? Oh, the Amazon. Yes, you had to sign up with like Prime Gaming and all that, right? Yeah. Try to make this stream too. I'm probably gonna die, but use it or lose it. Running yet? Can't tell. Nope, not running yet. Oh, they all coming out at once. That slug, man. All these white shirts in the front. Was that the bounty team, I'm guessing? Gosh dang it. All white shirts. And Smurf guys. Is that the last team alive? White shirts. Well, at least I freaking did something at the end. Everyone's already dead. It must have been another partially full lobby. Wow. At least I got a couple shots in. Probably should have focused the one target. Slugs from such a far distance. Yep, shotguns reigning supreme in that one for sure. That's alright, done that. Can I interest you in some sound effects? Maybe Priest, Camel's Hype, Lol, Frost. Did you enjoy some of that? You've been many theatrical productions, maybe... Exclamation Mason, exclamation Malric, exclamation Targaryen, or you might like Mad. I think it's exclamation Mad. Yeah, exclamation Mad. There you go. Recommend any of those champion commands. Get you started. Your first day of championship here. That was some bogus. Multiple teams, you know. Oh man, some bogus there. Teletubby asshole of all things. My god. I'm so sick of the fake Teletubbies. So ridiculous. Most of them are fake, you know. Pretty pathetic. Yeah, pretty pathetic. Be rid of them, hopefully. Hopefully never see them again. Teletubby assholes in all games. Fortnite has a lot because it's a free game, but Hunt has plenty too. I've seen, you know, several on the same team before. Including some I followed and talked to before and actually were Steam friends of mine, but I did give myself a birthday present last year. I unfriended every single Teletubby on my Steam friends list at once, about 9 people at once. So they're gone for good. Annoying little clash, but you know how it goes sometimes. We got some stuff in, it's decent. Dead Island, yeah. Let me know when you're ready. Chivalry, you can play. Trains a bit, or some hunt. Champion commands, await your enjoyment when you're ready. Recommend to you maybe Riddle, Bloom, Legend, Weapons, Sig, or Psych. When you're ready, Death Note, they will be here. See you. Thank you for starting off our chat here. We're gonna be moving on to some Alone in the Dark. James Bond up next. Play some hunt when you're ready. A little chivalry. Great time. Alright, more event boost for these other natives. Some good games. Yep, when you're ready, we'll be here anytime pretty much. Gotta work out great. Glad you could join us. Work out great. Nice alert. Good stuff. Champion commands. What your enjoyment as well. Alright, got Contraband Mosin. What should we play? Contraband Carbine. Fun. For the fun of it. A few things like that. Just a picture this time. Try it out. Yeah, did not need the big region shot there, but it's whatever. Some decoys. I guess no traps this time. What else? Don't always need to take full tools, but makes it simpler maybe not to take full. Alright, keep clashing for now. Good stuff, great time, anytime. Fun interaction, little diva looking good. Overwatch fun, had the Reinhardt hammer in Fortnite actually. Pretty decent, pretty good. Some silly stuff, but what can you do? Asshole trios and Teletubbies. Bad combinations, you know. People just trolling those clash lobbies. It's just so quick, you know, is the thing. It's nice and express sort of game mode. So you run into bastards like that more than Bounty Hunt even. You'll probably find more campers in Bounty Hunt than Clash just because Bounty Hunt 45 minutes, but there's always some annoyingness like that. Well, I have stuff to make up for. He's got some shots and, you know, some packs damage. Did I finish that or not? Let's see the packs damage. Where's my packs? Oh yeah, it doesn't even show up there. That's like the weird miniature one. Yep, got some shots. Actually get there. Yeah, the slug's hard to use these days. Oh, that's because the teammate remembers using the haymaker. Oh yeah, let me see that rating. Just tells me back to 4-star. Yeah, I could go to random trio then. Realize I was back to 4-star. From that assist or something. Freaking Teletubbies. Scum of the earth. I can verify for you it's a fake one too. So silly. Yep, we should play together, Death Note. Some good ones. Got Calamity on. Teletubby idiots. They're pathetic. Properly advertise Twitch, you'll be good.
Hello, welcome to my channel.
Just ignorant, you know, misled, thinking things are done a certain
Oh, the stars align.
These white shirts does a lot.
And you're able to be aggressive while also wiping the server. And that's what we live for.
Queuing at
That's
the
what we
same
live for.
time as him. That's fine.
Without feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Yes. Yes. That does happen, dude. There's so many situations in this game where you just die randomly. And, like,
Yes.
the laws of the game don't even allow it. It still happens. I have killed 2 people with a single Winfield bullet. I've also killed 2 people with a Lebel non-Spitzer bullet. Both those things are not supposed to be possible.
That is funny.
It has happened though.
See, we get the same match together. I mean, we're queuing at the same time.
Yo, what up, Ace?
Yeah, we loaded in at the same time. He's playing Clash. He might be in the same place. Let's see.
We were so taken aback both those times. That's why I remember it, because we thought the team was still alive because there was 2 people, and I'm like, where did the guy go? We're sitting there looking in the grass.
You got DeSalle. I got. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I think he plays on East, though, so probably not. It's just funny coincidence. You know, we queued at the exact same time. Wait, I got DeSalle, too. It's just funny. Yeah, it might be the same
Yes, sir.
round with him.
We're fucking ready.
It's possible. Quite possible. He's going to church. He's going to church. This is weird, you know? Butcher vanishing on my screen. Oh, no, Butcher. No, Butcher on his screen, I think. Yeah, it seems like he's playing Flash. Wait, he also has a Butcher, though. That's the thing. He also has a Butcher on the cell, but it's not banished, see? Isn't that weird? Funny coincidence. Yeah, he plays on East, so I'm not looking at seeing
I wanted to light that up so
fun.
badly.
Mine's a mastery underway. That's fun. It's just funny, you know, we have the same map, the same boss, but we're not in the same game. Anyway, that's a quick banish. Gotta get him maybe some. Try, right? There's shotguns on. Gotta do something. Bring Serpent this time. So far, lined up good, all these guys, all at once. Nice. Ton of action. Close it for me. Same assholes again, what do you know? Talk to them. Just mute them and kill them. Annoying. Anything to say to them? Irritating. See a trio alive. Irritating. So every time. Or lose. Shotgun guy here. Did what I could. There you hear it sitting. Don't want to play Clash and because I'll just keep running into them. Got a good headshot, good kill on one. At least it's something. Playing with Teletubby assholes, so let's move on. Enough Clash for one day. If I keep getting locked in them, doesn't matter how I block them, I still run into them, so. Pretty irritating. Yep, nice to headshot kill one though. Best I could do there. Nearly got it. If I had stamina, see if I'd take a stamina shot, so the antidote shot. Kill that entire 2-star team. Oh, he's just playing random trio though. Oh, he's playing different people. That's definitely different than the other. Or maybe they were. Huh, yeah, it seems like they switched teams. Weird. Well, killed 2 out of 3 there. 2 out of 3 and the 3 on the other one. Solos die. Too bad I did most of their work for them, you know, but just the way it worked out. Still a fun string of things. Fun enough. Moving on. That's alright. Almost to our Dark Tribute. A little bit more. Bounty Hunt probably got a lot more, so I guess I will get a Bounty Hunt. Finish out that Dark Tribute faster. Alright, what else we got? Good boosters. Play as whoever, you know. Alright. Something. Knuckle knife this time. That wildland lightning. Scope kills, the Pex kills. Get everything. Not really sure what to play, so. Frontier, I guess. Keep it simple enough. Standard. It's pretty good. Could do double special, but it's nice to have enough bullets, you know. Replenish the bullets. Yeah, get enough for their money, at least it seems. Shotguns and the bleed. Where that bleed came from, I don't know. It's alright. Man funny. Surefoot dynamite. Some other stuff. Couldn't play together, Death Note, be fun. Why people don't use the champion commands much? It's strange to me. They're just not interesting. Sound effects. Who knows? Let's see, I'm still 4 stars, so could go back to random trio. Just used to playing solo, but yeah, this would be fine to play random trio actually. Why not, you know? Let's try to finish that Dark Tribute, really move on. Other adventures here. I'm glad the ping leveled out. We wouldn't have been able to play at all. So we had some good moments considering we weren't able to play at all, almost, you know, winning the whole round. Killing 2 full teams, 2 full trios as solo. That's pretty good, you know. Definitely nothing guaranteed as a solo, so. These guys on the rooftop were funny, all laid out like that. Spread out, and one more brute, yeah, I should get that brute. Get off the knees reset, pretty weird. That's the event, but it's not like the end of the event, it's a separate thing. 8 days for the actual event. I hope we get an Inferno. Still no Inferno yet, or Thunder Shower. Nice to get something more interesting than just the basic weather. Yep. Little Diva funny, little Diva, the actual Kirby said is like Kirby. Be nice. Chassis. Moving on. Define trios these days. Matchmaking. Better off solo sometimes. Depends, you know. It's not a pretty good variety of stuff though. Mako is good. No traits on that Reaper. No traits needed, I guess. Bloody Red Hood. It's fun. pretty fun. Monsters. 2016. The game came out, wasn't it? Parallels. I guess not. Right there, bear head, funny bear. Hide behind the log, you can see the bear head. Pretty good fun. Western Frontier. Excellent things. Try again. So been good excitement. Lots of stuff lately. Streams, good playtime. Solid couple hours. We shall see. Keeping up though, see what the one chance so it goes. Pretty silly. Can we play together? You don't need to play right now. Good stuff. Same guy again, isn't he? Comes into matches without traits. Yeah, and that's really no reason not to get trait. Who knows? Not gonna tell him how to play though, you know? Could just play regularly together. Give advice, you know? That's alright. Good here. Boost is nice. Pretty nice. The other dynamics and good angles. A little bit of a difference there in teams white. Yeah, just a bit. Just a little bit of a difference there. Pretty funny. Alright, one sec. Alright then. Let's see what else. Fancy little ember there. That's a nice one. Nice. Big noob teammates, I'm not in the 31st star. means get your notification. We're alone. Roll out of the barrels.
Are you shooting me right now?
Got one.
Nice. Good one. I'm being shot at by a sniper. Silencer.
Always burn my health. Is that really necessary? There it is. Yeah, with it. It's actually pretty accurate. Melee, what are you thinking? Chasing me, chasing me. Shoot him. Push this guy out. Still running. Next, kill this Thurian. No, it's back behind.
Careful, you might be in one of the bushes.
Just a nice scan on him at this point. It's badly dying. Goodness.
Got him.
Taking forever. Elusive, slippery guy. There we go. Alright, now we're set. One bounty. Guess we should go for more. Hunter after all. Yep, so we'll go for more. Like to lead up quite far ahead. Bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush, but it's a game for fun. Once again, it's 2 in the same thing. Pretty interesting. I mean, I'm preparing the melee. That's why headphones at some point in this game. Cues like that, you know. You not hear that with speakers, bro. Try to play this with speakers. the first few hours. Circus, yeah. Apparently there is a circus tent of some kind. Just to see what it is. Best frames there. So, oh shit! I'm shot. There. Hellhounds on him. See, there's some clowns. There's a circus. Yep, the shooters. So get rid of this. One behind us, and about two in front of us, past the circus. Alright, one at 170, another in the middle, past 120. Just solos is the thing, so teams. There's advantage if you can. I'm not used to fighting these guys yet. I see the burnout. Kill it. This card. Oh shit! Oh nice. That's also the trap, that was the thing. It's close. Oh shit. We'll die with the skins. Yeah, we're here. Marker. Spectate. Oh, there comes a 700 feet again. Gonna use a hangman spectate. I forgot there even is packs. I forgot all about that, huh? Spectate. Spectate and hangman. He's looking at the tent. Yeah, he's outside the fence, the trees. Oh, shit. Aims to attack. Yeah, that's bad. And I set electric panels. Oh man, the root's getting through this one. That place to be in the middle. Not the best. I could take that.
Where is he at?
It's that side of where we came from, the forest.
Okay.
Take through this. Yeah, it's closer. There's one 90 farther away, the other one's close at 285. Marked him up. That health restoration. Where is it? Here's some recovery shots. Easy down. Where's the hell? Yep. Nice. Still another one close yet, other side. Okay, from earlier, yeah. It's a solo from earlier. Alright, one more. On the other side of the circus, 90. Other side, 90. Two. So. Does this restore health?
Somebody close by. Maybe
Yep,
do that.
that is the other side, yep. Did that work? Oh, it just heals, but then restore health. The new team, so do what we can. They're good, it's not that they're bad, it's just 6 wins.
You went
Oh, right there on the boat. Right above.
got him.
I think there is one more.
It's funny, yeah. The loot. Let's go soon, it's just not good. That's probably the worst thing you do with things. Lose your health like I did on the freaking Emily. Because then they have to spend their health to revive you. It's not good. Yeah, not sure if there is a health restoration here. Oh, butchering her. Yeah, we should leave now. Full team to be. That's alright. We got plenty of action. Unless you find health restoration, you can find them if you want, but probably not worth it, you know. Got the brute, got the hellborn. That's crazy. Yeah, me and my one bar. I vote to not die. Another team fight after all that nonsense. I could lock him out with Chariot though, but that doesn't do any good, does it? This one for later. Yes, it's fine. Explosive one made it really powerful. Explosive baby. Back to where we started. Not the full gauntlet, but consider it quite good now. This round, you know. Maybe the butchering all the meantime while we're fighting. Just hard to pay attention to that. A lot of things get convoluted like that. Happy to leave with what we got this time. drop the down either. That'd be nice sometimes. Oh yeah, that's the one you can actually return it. I'm not sure the crossbow and use it to return. Circus was in town this time. Yeah, I didn't know it was still there, you know, that's nice. Just recurring thing. Didn't really know that. Still would have preferred Inferno, finish them, but I'll play one in the next few days. Targets. Measure. Use the chariot. Yep, work guys. That's enough for that round. Ricochets. Nice. Alright then. Yeah, that's good to finish that. I mean, I just didn't want to go and die instantly. Only one tap to anything. The one bar, the last bar. And then I have to spend their health to revive me, you know, it's just not worth it. We were doing good though, we did fine. Got farmed a little bit, but no, not too bad. It's weird you would go for me, you know, I must have seen my health was low, so. And spectating was funny too. It is kind of hard to like ping them out, you know, tell them exactly where they are. It takes practice. What happens if... Alright, very good. It's fun enough there. Jeez, that solo all around the map was kind of insane, but... Got my kill there. Yep, the guy came back from earlier, looks like. Oh well, 700 game, you know. Yeah, we got that Hellborn. The hyena is happening. It was good enough. I mean, I didn't feel like we really needed to push anymore. The other main bounty, we killed most of the other teams. The high bomb. Yeah, I was curious to know how many teams did we fight. Just that bounty team. We had like the solo to contend with, no one else. We fought everyone else. They had pretty much a free bounty at that. Oh, yeah, good action. So he went back to freaking 3-star. For some reason, like group him Mars 3-star, but then I was 4-star solo. That's just confusing. Yeah, I had a feeling that was happening. Anyway, I'll save that for later. What's it called? Shredder? Yeah. Save extra shredder for later. What we found at the circus. It's fun just for, you know, teams occasionally. Until they know a solo weapon. Just the flame rifle probably, but we'll see about that later. Yeah, 2-star, 3-star. I liked it 3-star. That was clearly 4-star the round before that. It's fun. Moving on. It was fun. It was good. Nice, you know, quick around. Got our daily, you know, bounty for him, which is nice. Just get the daily bounty. If you know what it is, you know, you know. If you know, you know. On for Dark Trivia. We've earned. Nice Crag. Yeah, Crag is fun. Alright, let's move on for now. We have so much time today. Do want to get back to James Bond. There's a lot of puzzles and things Alone in the Dark, so I was hoping to play it a little bit. Maybe consider for Terror Tuesday tomorrow. Anyway, Horror Tuesday makes more sense. Save it for tomorrow. Let's get to little James Bond the time we have. A bit of hunt, yep. James Bond of the Bayou. First light we go. It was a good round though. It's good stuff. Excellent fun. Updated. 007 first light. And let's pick it up. From there, yep. Arctic Circle time. Where we left off. Something very good. Yeah, thankfully the ping, just a quick spike. It didn't derail that whole situation. Do what I could. Yeah, I mean, you could bring recovery shots, but that's not even going to recover all those missing bars. Main thing is, yeah, just don't stab immolators, of course, but... yeah, it's just, no health restoration the whole circuit. It was difficult. But, good stuff. Moving on. 007 and the rest. It's open, pretty exciting. Was some fun rounds. Let's move on. On we go. Pretty good there. Let's see what's next. It was decent, pretty decent. To June 1st. Excitement, good victory. Play a bit, I'm playing a couple weeks, so that's some decent rounds. Decent moments, pretty good fun. Almost won the clash earlier too, so glad to get out with that wild card. Get my free butcher bounty, but they're full strength throwables and all. Should be big. I mean, the team did good. Yeah, the team was good. They got all the kills. It's fine. Good stuff. Nice up and move on. That early, yeah, Hellborn, that was convenient, we were finding the team conveniently shot it right there, and how easy it was to kill them. I got the one silence kill. That was good. Moving on. Reset here. James Bond and friends in the Arctic Circle. Good excitement. We'll sort it out. Positive stuff. Oh yeah, I do have Bloody Crown of Conan in the title tonight, so I'll read that about an hour from now. And call it an early night, I guess, because gotta be up early. It's our last big field trip of the season, so I'll make the most of it. Not be sleep deprived like usual. But we'll get to a solid hour of James Bond. Very good. Solid hour. Can have lots of good fun in that hour. Good adventures, good adventures. Check it out. Get that light as needed. Shut the webcam sensitive plugin. I gotta go game it too. It'll be easy. This bunk bed I've had for literally 20 years or more. It's a bunk bed, A bunk bed, a bunk bed. This is a bunk bed. Check it out. It's gotta be great. I'm just kidding with you. Alright, James Bond we go. Very exciting. Good action. Conan coming up next. About an hour. Reading of Conan. The Magnificent Monday. Here in the Dragon's Roost, our chat already started off by Death Note New Champion. Oh yeah, I forgot to celebrate his new championship. I was just so excited, what can I say? Death Note! Champion. Glorious. Eyes open and onward. Fire to that Arctic snow.
Is this normal? I don't mingle a lot with billionaires. client of mine runs a crypto vault out of an old nuclear bunker in the Hindu Kush. I figure normal is a spectrum. Would you mind?
What exactly are we breaking into?
Web Industries' fabled R&D facility. All the greatest breakthroughs were developed right here. That includes the big brain in your basement. I knew about it, just not its exact location. What can I say? Sir Nicholas takes industrial espionage very seriously.
People want to come here.
You better believe it. It's the ultimate golden ticket.
Still, what's wrong with a tropical island?
Maybe the lease was cheap?
Optic camouflage, self-heating smart fabric. My compliments to your tailor.
And you sure wear it well.
Eyes on the bad guys.
Cable car station's up ahead.
Steep climb. Sentries?
Expect so. If I can reach that comms relay, I can jam the signal. Should give us an edge.
You brought toys. Nifty.
Here, give me a boost.
Why am I getting deja vu?
I said I was sorry.
Did you?
I'm sure I did. Meet you at the gatehouse.
She brings a submarine, thermal smartware, jamming device. Does she bring a rope? Look at you go.
Eyes on the bad guys, James.
Oh, now this is where those penalty pull-ups pay off. Now what? Now what have we here? So I figured it out, by the way. Your client is the CIA.
That so?
They advances made MI6 top dog in the spy community. I bet the CIA would love to get back in the lead. Webb is the key, but they know he's too patriotic to defect. So they hired you to dig up some dirt on him. When I exposed him, he became a liability. Webb leaks our secrets. The CIA take a hit as well. This is all just damage control.
Quite the theory.
Robin eggs.
What was that?
Climate change.
What, too soon? Close call. So how did I do?
Yeah, no. Not even close.
Really thought I was onto something there. Cable car's leaving.
New arrivals. Mostly senior staff from London HQ. Hopefully we'll be able to blend right in.
It's a big operation.
Webb's rounding up his lieutenants before MI6 can put the thumbscrews on them. It's what I would have done.
You don't say. Reach the lower platform. I see a way in. There are guards up ahead.
Well, comms are down. We contain it quickly and they won't be able to reach the alarm. You take the one on the right. I'll take the one on the left.
Deal.
Hell, everyone's on edge. Diving unit went out this morning chasing a radar signal. Command thought it might be a UK sub. Turned out to be a humpback. Nearly torpedoed the damn thing. Bloody hell. We're already at war with His Majesty's government. Let's not add the environmental lobby to the list, eh? Yeah, amen to that.
That wasn't necessary.
Means to an end.
That's your way, not mine.
Eggs and omelets, James. I'll meet you up top.
Site is impossible to hold in the face of a full-scale SBS.
Engage.
One of the engineers got cabin fever yesterday. Decided to do a runner. Tanner's team went out looking for him, and the snowmobile tracks were wiped out.
Must be a human icicle by now. Poor sod, you said it.
Somehow they knew right away.
Most efficient.
Fast learner. Sweet dreams.
Robotics.
So far, so good. Next stop, cable car.
It's not a ski resort. We'll need staff IDs to board. Found a couple of newcomers and relieved them of their ID bracelets.
Oh, who knew spycraft involved so much petty theft? And what'll you be doing?
Laying low. I told you, a lot of familiar faces inside. I can't risk someone blowing my cover. Call if you need assistance, though.
Fine. Sit tight.
Norris and Vincent, you may pick up your ID bracelet at the HR counter. Norris and Vincent, your ID bracelet is ready.
Let's see. Trench, Lopez, Larson, check. Yeah, everyone's accounted for. Except this one engineer who threw a fit and refused to get on the cable car. Some type of anxiety attack. Don't worry, he's not about to do a runner. I'm monitoring his tracking chip on my phone. Last thing we need is an outbreak of mass hysteria.
Found a lead on an ID. I need access to an HR person's phone.
Try a proximity hack. It worked wonders at the Web Gala.
Very funny.
7, I think. No. Macmillan makes 8.
This is taking forever. We're just not equipped for this influx of people.
The lighter.
Can't believe I'm really here. It's literally all I've thought about since I joined the company.
Not the way I'd imagined.
That's what matters. The real sin may waste the opportunity. I, for one, plan to make a splash.
Nah, still at the gatehouse, waiting to get my ID.
Yeah, I don't know why these
Pleased to meet you. I'm Dr. Lucinda Swan, Perch Analytics. You could say I'm at the heart of this whole bloody mess.
Oh, wow. What on earth did you do?
Couldn't help but overhear. Someone suffered a panic attack.
I'm afraid I cannot disclose employees' private details without their consent. Please have a seat, sir, and wait for your number.
That one normally works.
Should have been your moment. Timing's never been my
Nigel, Gatehouse HR. We could use another couple of hands down here to sort out IDs. Your rivals are getting restless. Yes, well, let Miriam know when she's out of her meeting. Yeah, it's Nigel. I have a hysterical engineer on my hands who refuses to go on the cable car. Permission to sedate? We all know panic is contagious. Fine. Had to ask. What's this? Remote hacking attempt detected. Defensive software engaged. Are these notifications even real?
Whoops.
Well?
The hack failed. They must have built in an extra layer of encryption. Looks like I'm gonna have to nick the phone.
You do like petty theft.
Say, what's going on with your mate? He looked pale as a sheet on the ride-in. Afraid of flying?
No. Some sort of stress-induced anxiety attack. I must say, I'm rather worried about him. He wasn't built for this sort of pressure. I'm gonna have a word with management.
You're a good friend, Kieran.
I'd better be up next.
That's me.
Yamazaki and Lotus.
Why are you here?
I'm the company's executive. Is that Nora St. Vincent? Look, she's even got her ID bracelet. Should have been on the cable car. Nora! Rise and shine, Nora.
Don't. Let her sleep for a while. She's dead to the world.
Karen. Is it just me, or is something or someone moving around?
I don't recall you having moral hiccups when I got that promotion.
Would you believe it? I was tapped to join the AI prosthetics team next quarter. Now everyone will assume I got a free pass like the rest of you lot.
Outrageous.
Of all the historical injustices I've encountered, yours, Stanley, is surely the most grievous.
May as well take a look. Why not?
No, that would be my sandwich. This is really...
Somerset David.
Okay, get me up to speed here. How many ID bracelets have we signed off on?
7, I think. No. Macmillan makes 8.
Did Nora St. Vincent pick up her ID yet?
Yep, just now. She was heading over to the lounge. Poor thing was so strung out on sleeping pills, she could barely see straight.
Somerset?
Yeah? Who's this?
Fellow traveler. Can we talk? Why did they relocate you?
Before I joined robotics, I worked at a university research center doing circuit engineering on a quantum computing project. For some reason, they put me on the extraction list. Don't know why, and don't care to find out.
Come on, mate. What's going on with you?
What's going on with me? My God, why can't anyone else see what this is? Webb is blackmailing the government, and they must be planning an armed response. So, management brought us here as human shields. When the bootnecks arrive, how do you think this is going to play out?
Try not to think about it. Now listen, David. Your pal Kieran is working on a plan to get you on the next chopper out, but he needs your ID to authorize the transfer order. He sent me to fetch it.
Kieran did that? But how do I know I can trust you?
You don't need to open the door. Just slide it under.
Okay. Here goes.
Nice one. Hang in there. I'll be in touch.
Bless you.
Okay, but just consider where you are for a moment. Web R&D, Harry. Could be worse.
To the lounge.
Nora St. Vincent. Sleeping on the job.
What in the... Well, someone has to check.
IDs are in the bag.
Good. Meet me by the cable car.
That sorted it.
Which department have you been assigned to?
Predictive analytics. You?
HMI Task Force?
Web R&D, Harry. Could be worse.
Well done. Who do we get?
I'm David Somerset, Senior Robotics Engineer. And you are Nora St. Vincent, Webb's private masseuse.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Touche.
After you.
Scanning. David Somerset, Robotics Department. Security level 1. Please proceed. Scanning. Nora St. Vincent, Nanomechanics Department. Security level 1. Please proceed.
Don't give me that look.
I need you to promise you won't make any moves before I do what I came here to do.
For England, James?
No games, Isola. Do we have a deal?
Just don't fail. One way or another, Webb dies today.
Now what?
We need to get our bearings. That service robot looks friendly enough.
When in Rome?
Scanning ID. Greetings, David Somerset. Senior Test Engineer, Robotics Department. Where is your tracking chip? I do not detect a signal.
Tracking chip?
Company policy. You should have received the implants on the plane.
Ah, must have missed it. Spent most of the trip in the bathroom. Nervous flyer.
Very well. I have notified legal. Someone will be in touch. Now, how may I assist you?
Where can I find Hyperion?
In the annals of Greek mythology.
Smart ass. What's your name?
It is Wellington. Thank you for asking. No one ever bothers.
Are you sentient?
Alas, no. But I have passed the Turing test many times with flying colors.
Where may I find Sir Nicholas Webb?
Sir Nicholas is located in the Operations Department Command Center.
Great. Do I have access to operations?
You do not. Your access is limited to the Robotics Department.
Just my luck.
That's where the challenge is. All opportunities in robotics.
Strange. Your face does not match the picture in our database. You are not David Somerset. Stay put while I notify...
Right. I'm going to operations. You should too.
You think Hyperion will be at the command center?
If not, it's your best chance of locating it. You're in robotics, I'm in nanomechanics. I say we split up, double our chances.
Works for me. Call if you have a breakthrough.
If?
When?
Oh, take this. Pistol attachment. Fires a wireless electroshock projectile that will cripple an elephant and fry just about any electronic system. Might come in handy where you're going.
We've got those too.
Mm-hmm.
Error. Please await assistance.
Even here the tech breaks down. Oddly comforting. Some type of test equipment. It's synced to the door panel. All fixed.
Convenient.
Insufficient clearance.
You would like this place.
David Somerset.
Seems I'm in the right place.
Ah, good show. Hope you're feeling better. I'm Ferguson, the head of department. Hop on that big platform over there. I'll show you the ropes. So, you came in on the chopper this morning?
That's right. Straight from London.
How's the weather?
Well, if you need to ask, you've been away too long.
Ain't that the truth? May I introduce the Autonomous Demolition Unit, or Recce among friends. It's designed for urban disaster areas, able to clear a path through wreckage in mere moments, allowing medical aid to arrive safer and faster. Here, grab the controls and let's get started. Issue a move command, any direction you want. Good. Pick up the thunder. Make Recce demolish those crates.
Smash it. Just don't get in its way.
Recce is equipped with a full array of detection sensors. As long as you have a heartbeat, you're perfectly safe. All right. I think you've got the hang of it. Stay put while I reconfigure the pen. I'm curious, what exactly are the accusations against Sir Nicholas? We're getting mixed messages down here.
You know, high treason, fraud, conspiracy to commit murder. Slap on the wrist stuff, really.
Must be false. Something a troll farm cooked up. The stuff they could do with deepfakes these days. Here we are, our most promising creation. Tabula rasa general purpose android. This unit can master virtually any function or skill through mimetic machine learning. Caretaker, paramedic, teacher, sky's the limit. It's quite strong when required, and incredibly damage resistant. You know how to use a gun?
How hard can it be?
Go on then. Try and make a dent.
I imagine law enforcement agencies will be lining up.
Not an option, I'm afraid. Company policy. And the public just isn't ready for it. Functionality is totally there, though. Okay, you can leave the weapon back in the rack. Wouldn't want an accident now, would we?
Pity. It was starting to grow on me.
Well, that's all the time I have, I'm afraid. We'll pick this up later. Have a look around. I suggest you try the piano. Advanced mimicry. It'll knock your socks off.
Yeah, will do. Thanks for your time.
Good to have you on the team, Somerset.
James, what's your status?
Happily single, thank you very much.
I made it past nanomechanics. The utility area behind the research space connects every floor.
Oh,
Utility
yes,
area.
the platform is
Got it.
temperature controlled for extreme conditions testing. Crank it to max and you can dry roast a turkey. You want me to turn it down?
Oh, no thanks. It's rather pleasant, actually.
The glass wall looks delicate.
Insufficient clearance.
After the proxemics trials, I'm requesting a transfer to the disaster relief team.
Why? Cognitive mimetics isn't edgy enough for you?
Have you seen the specs for the next-gen disaster response unit? It's so cool. It uses plasma rays to cut through obstacles, and it employs different sensory modes to detect survival. Watch it!
Sorry, just trying to get past you.
Have you seen the specs for the next-gen disaster response unit? It's so cool. It uses plasma rays to cut through obstacles, and it employs different sensory modes to detect survivors. Motion and pheromone detection, echolocation, thermal imaging. It can detect a gopher through 10 feet of solid concrete.
In other words, no hiding from that thing.
Come on, don't be that guy.
If it can be exploited,
Will again, yeah, Will.
Equal and opposite forces. When you're surrounded by too much techno-optimism, you tend to forget basic human nature.
Seriously, why do you design robots if your outlook is that bleak?
That bleak outlook is precisely why I should be the one designing robots.
Could you step off the platform, please? You'll ruin my test. Hey! Who messed with the controls? Better be another laptop in storage.
Time to turn up the heat.
Oh, is it just me, or is it getting hotter? Jeez. Heating controls must be busted.
Coast is clear.
Motion detected. Activating dynamic impulse response sensors. Mimic resistance engaged. Proceed with test.
Come on, put your back into it.
Oh shit!
My fault. I was
That's,
trying to make it do the robot. I'll go fetch a broom.
Hey, Ferguson. Your new arrival just made a complete mess of my session.
Who, Somerset?
Think so? He just took control of my unit and smashed the glass wall. Said he was trying to make it do the robot.
That's Somerset. Cracks me up.
Not upset?
Just go easy on him, okay? It's his first day.
Unbelievable.
Cleaning robot test area 4. Cleaning robot test area.
Jeez. Nice.
Insufficient clearance. Cleaning in progress.
Starting to feel unwelcome.
There's other things to do, but next time, I guess. Let's turn them around.
Insufficient clearance. Cleaning in progress.
That was funny.
Insufficient clearance.
Yeah, I'll have to do the piano next time. I'm sure you probably just make the robot play the piano or something. That'd be cool, though. Another time. Got to be moving on.
Up we go. There's a view to die for. Precarious. Gotta be another way back in.
It's close.
I'll take the next one.
James, how's progress?
Great. I'm progressing.
Glad to hear it.
Whoever thought they'd need a balcony at minus 30 degrees. I salute you.
James, a word of warning. I just ran into a guard who wanted to scan my ID bracelet.
Are we compromised?
He's, having a lie down. But clearly we're not supposed to be right here.
Thanks for the heads up.
I'll wait for you on the landing.
Seriously, what keeps this place from sinking? She'll walk out. It's perfectly safe.
Webb doesn't cut corners.
No, that'd be too pedestrian for him. He only dabbles in high treason. Allegations.
Nothing more.
Your loyalty is moving.
So what if it's true? The establishment always has it in for a visionary. Change frightens them.
Please, mate. No politics. Not today.
Oh, shit.
No, that's you. Alert! Suspect in you!
This is really something. Beats the view from the London office.
Third weapon slot, you say? Let's see, let me see. Aha! How nice.
Target ID!
It's even better up close.
Yeah, third weapon slot.
Insufficient clearance.
It was a thing of beauty. Penrose hacks the fire alarm system. The morgue staff is evacuated. Me and Tommy here slipped in just as firefighters. Swapped the demo records and DNA samples. Caliber. It's nothing but a low-level traffic. For once, everything went like clockwork. Didn't even need to ice it. Good of it. Baby really fouled up. Can't believe he's gone.
Right side, at least you lads got a bit of Sinaloa tag before getting dispatched at the end of the world.
Swear. If we make it out of this place, I'm out.
Let me see.
Found somebody! Lying there!
Take him down! He's out with him! You got his
Oh, whoops. There you go.
Seriously, what keeps this place from sinking into the sea? Sheer willpower? It's perfectly safe. Webb doesn't cut corners.
No, that'd be too pedestrian for him. He only dabbles in high treason.
Allegations. Nothing more.
Your loyalty is moving.
So what if it's true? The establishment always has it in for a visionary. Change frightens them.
Please, mate. No politics. Not today.
Get moving!
This is really something. Beats the view from the London office.
Hacks the fire alarm system. Org staff is evacuated. It was a thing of beauty. Penrose hacks the fire alarm.
What's that?
Don't let him escape. Find him. Understood. Let's finish this.
What's that?
See if they're still alive.
What's that?
Ignore that. Why are you shit?
No, Joe. I'm ending this!
Skeleton, nice. Chemicals. Cool. I like that. Little fireflies.
Took a while.
Oh, you know, boys and their toys. How was nanomechanics?
Not much to look at. Shall we?
Issa Vale.
Lindsay, hi.
What on earth are you doing here? I heard you were let go.
Long story.
I'm afraid we have a little time for chit-chat. So Nicholas expects a debriefing right away.
And you are?
Kittredge, Special Intelligence Task Force.
Never heard of it.
Lucky you. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
Right. Of course.
This conversation never happened.
You'd make a great con man, James.
Well, always nice to have something to fall back on. So how come you didn't know where this place was located?
I knew it was within the Antarctic Circle, same as everyone else. But the exact coordinates were classified. Even Damien was never invited down here.
Webb's own son. And no wonder the guy was troubled.
Please. There's no excuse for what Damien was. Webb just found a way to harness his son's worst impulses.
Well, if life gives you lemons.
Pretty much. It's Webb. And that is Roger Finch, the chief legal officer.
I know. We met in a lift.
I've upgraded security. No one enters the command center but you and me.
Well, you heard the man. We need to boost our security level.
How do we manage that?
I'm sure there's an upgrade station around here somewhere. But you must do the heavy lifting again. This place will be crawling with management types like Lindsay back there. I can't risk being seen.
All right, we'll hang back. I'll go fast-track my career.
I'll poke about in the system. See what I can find.
Of course they have a man on the inside. If not MI6, then Whitehall. But we can't have our global business partners realizing what's going on.
Miriam, what the heck? I left my stuff in the command center earlier, and now my ID has stopped working.
Not my doing, I'm afraid. Take it up with Roger Finch.
Great. How do I upgrade?
The ID station is in the security office. But it won't do you any good. No one enters without Roger's consent.
Forget it. Didn't need that insulin anyway.
Of course they have a man on the inside. If not MI6, then Whitehall. But we can't have our global business
James,
partners
I'm
realizing
looking at
what's
department
going on.
schematics. Looks like the upstairs rooms are connected by vents. Could be a way into the security office.
Good tip.
No,
point on
you
the
got
agenda,
it wrong.
please.
Webb firmly rejects the great man hypothesis.
That must connect to the security room.
It's his deeply held belief that no one is great. It's just that humankind loves its heroes, don't we? So we put them on a pedestal and gloss over their mistakes. In reality, you don't need to be a hero to realize that these so-called great men
Nothing
fuck up
personal.
just as much as the rest of us, only on a much larger scale.
He is certainly no exception.
Precisely. That's why he wants to create his own successor. An artificial intellect, vast and cool, benevolent, unbound by biological flaws and limitations. Webb acts to make mistakes. But that right there is what I call devotion.
I am 1, I am 2 digits higher than 3, I am 2 digits higher than 4, I am 10 digits less than digits 3 and 2 combined. Year of a famous battle. Oh my. Challenge for math puzzle. And the hint.
Look, I can't be sure, but, well, from what I was able to glimpse before Finch shooed me from the room, we're looking at a series of targeted leaks against
We need to
right-wing
issue a
power
statement
players,
that unequivocally
almost as if
exonerates Bright of any wrongful conduct. Check in with the crisis management team. Our long-term strategy.
Alright, well, if you want to try and solve that freaking puzzle, that is 1. 10 less than 3 and 2 combined. So how am I supposed to find what 3 and 2 is? That's crazy. It says 1, 2 digits higher than 3, 2 digits higher than 4, 10 digits less than 3 and 2 combined. I can't figure that out on its own. No way. No freaking way. I mean, how am I supposed to get what 2 and 3 are to get 10 less than the other one, you know?
Insufficient clearance.
Crazy. Oh, that is just crazy. No math puzzles today.
Unacceptable.
Freaking madness.
Oh my. Where's Miriam?
My? On a first-name basis with the head of department, are we? La-di-da. She's in a staff briefing upstairs. Why?
Priority message from London. I left it here on her desk. Will you let her know, please?
As soon as she's out. Not making that mistake twice.
Okay. But she'll want to see this. What's going on? Quick look. What have we got here? What's... Got it.
That's cold, Em.
Safe. Not that I got the chance to read it there, but yeah, I think it saves documents anywhere, does it? Something in the safe, though. Probably worth checking it out.
What's that?
Keep burning the trash, I guess. Just keep burning it.
Recharge battery. It was just in the high 80s.
What in-
Ugh, stupid GPS.
Better have a look.
Oh, the safe is locked, yeah.
What is...
Can't give
Oh,
him that.
come on. Wright's political career has to be over after this.
The man has plausible.
Mind if I ask you
credibility.
something? No.
He
Shoot.
truly had no idea that Thea was faulty, and Sir Nicholas himself will back him up.
Like that'll hold up in the
Mission
courts of
whatever,
public
have
opinion.
unlocked
I
it.
suspect that by the time
How
this
long have you been
message
stationed down here?
public, it'll
6
involve
weeks.
shape-shifting
I was about to take some
Fair,
leave when this
but
crisis
I have a
happened.
mate who works at Downing
I used to
Street.
bodyguard an oil
Says that
executive.
Kemp's been gunning for an excuse.
Figured getting a job in tech would lend me an air of respectability. Joke's on me, yeah.
Me, the new boss, same as the old boss.
Ah, you said it.
Bright's a pure-blood politician. He'll find some
I was
way
trying to get into the
spin this
command
to his
center.
advantage
Don't
and
bother.
come out looking
They've
like
shut
a
down
victim.
operations indefinitely.
Just you wait.
Sir Nicholas and Roger Finch, the chief legal officer, are the only ones with access.
Just my luck. Hold that thought. Think I hear my phone ringing.
Later, mate.
Hey,
Any
Karen?
word on St. Vincent?
Karen, are you
Notify
here?
the gatehouse. She might
Out
snap back
here,
and get-
Jean.
Not happening, mate. Turn around.
Of course. I've got to find a way to fool this lad.
We've received a notification about 2 of the new arrivals, David Somerset and Nora St. Vincent. Something about missing tracking chips.
Never heard of them. Let security sort it out. We just stamp the paperwork.
Security memo.
Any sign of Nora St. Vincent? Did you search nanomechanics? Maybe she and Somerset are having a fling. Check her bathrooms.
Why are they even protecting me?
What was that?
What? And how? What is that?
Whole lot of nothing from what I could tell.
That's so odd.
Well, it seems alright now.
Oh, it was that one. That's right.
I need a way to convince this chap.
David Somerset. Any sign of him? Did you search robotics?
This doesn't make any
Life
sense.
form intelligence.
You know, I told Paul to
Wandered
head
into the wrong department.
Just leaving.
What is it? Just give me a break. Damn. Don't know what that was.
I'm leaving.
Huh.
You know, I told Paul to head straight to the airport. Call a neighbor, I said. Get them to feed the cat. But he insisted. Of course MI6 agents were waiting for him.
Oh, hell. You think he'll crack?
Are you kidding? This is Paul we're talking about. They'll have him admit to the Kennedy assassination before he...
Now, where do you think you're going?
Sorry. Of course.
Thanks.
Any word on David Somerset? And we're sure he boarded the cable car. Try the arrival station.
Hang on. Guess it doesn't hurt to take a quick look.
What the?
Guess I'll check.
Attention to detail. So you don't need no math puzzle. Actually, I was kind of close, wasn't I? Did I say 1854 and it's 1864? That's funny. Oh well.
Let's see. Legal is requesting a complete list of the London employees who did not make the last extraction.
Mom? Sorry to interrupt.
What is it? We're in the middle of something.
A back-channel communique from the Foreign Office. Priority 0. It's waiting at your desk.
I see. We'll pick this up later. Dismissed.
And what's behind it on the wall?
That's the command center. Where police travel.
I hear he's obsessed with that MI6 agent who played him for a fool.
Can you blame him?
Not one myself.
That was unnecessary to tell her that, but oh, next time I'll do one or the other.
Must have taken for a happy kid to get to where he is today. The sacrifices and
Level 5. Moving up in the world. Isola, we're all set. Meet me at the command center.
It's a date.
Insufficient clearance.
You're getting good at this, James.
Remember our deal.
How could I forget?
Applies to Roger Finch as well. He's a civilian.
That doesn't make him any less punchable.
No sign of Webb. Or Hyperion.
Never mind. We're at the heart of his operation. The information you need will be on one of those terminals.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a way down.
Okay, you poke around. I'll keep a lookout.
Alright, good place to leave it for now. We shall pick it up from there. And get to some Conan. We'll finish with Conan here tonight. Alright. Good stuff. Yeah, I'll just pick it up, you know. Good spot there. Very exciting, very lovely. Finish with Conan. Bloody Crown of Conan. Crown of Conan. Let's check it out. Alright. We left off. Illustration. Interesting. Then the black horse and his riders were gone up the gorge like the spume cloud before a storm, and the men who came tumbling through the wall into the defile after them met that which changed their yells of bloodlust to shrill screams of fear and death. Chapter 6. The Mountain of the Black Seers. Where now? Yasmina was trying to sit erect on the rocking saddle below, clutching to her captor. She was conscious of a recognition of shame that she should not find unpleasant, the feel of his muscular flesh under her fingers. But under that, too, was a wicked little tingle that would not be denied. To Afghanistan, he answered. It's a perilous road, but the stallion will carry us easily, unless we fall in with some of your friends or my tribal enemies. Now that Yar Afzal is dead, those damned Wazulis will be on our heels. I'm surprised we haven't sighted them behind us already. Who is that man you rode down? She asked. I don't know. I never saw him before. He's no ghoulie, that's certain. What the devil he was doing there is more than I can say. There was a girl with him, too. Yes, her gaze was shadowed. I cannot understand that. That girl was my maid, Gitara. Do you suppose she was coming to aid me? That the man was a friend? If so, the Wazulis have captured them both. Well, he answered, there's nothing we can do. If we go back, they'll skin us both. I can't understand how a girl like that could get this far into the mountains with only one man. And he, a robed scholar, for that's what he looked like. There's something infernally queer in all this. That yellow Yar Afzal beat and sent away. He moved like a man walking in his sleep. I've seen the priests of Zamora perform their abominable rituals in their forbidden temples, and their victims had a stare like that man. The priests looked into their eyes and muttered incantations, and then the purple became like walking dead men, with glassy eyes, doing as they were ordered. And then I saw what the fellow had in his hand, which Yar Afzal picked up. It was like a big black jade bead, such as the temple girls of Yazud wear when they dance before the black stone spider, which is their god. Yar Afzal held it in his hand, and he didn't pick up anything else. Yet when he fell dead, a spider, like the god at Yazud, only smaller, ran out of his fingers. And then, when the Wazulis stood uncertain there, a voice cried out for them to kill me. And I know that voice didn't come from any of the warriors, nor from the women who watched by the huts. It seemed to come from above. Yasmina did not reply. She glanced at the stark outline of the mountains all about them and shuddered. Her soul shrank from their gaunt brutality. This was a grim, naked land where anything might happen. Age-old traditions invested it with shuddersome horror for anyone born in the hot, luxuriant southern plains. The sun was high, beating down with fierce heat. Yet the wind that blew in fitful gusts seemed to sweep off slopes of ice. Once she heard a strange rushing above them that was not the sweep of the wind. And from the way Conan looked up, she knew it was not a common sound to him either. She thought that a strip of the cold blue sky was momentarily blurred, as if some all but invisible object had swept between it and herself. But she could not be sure. Neither made any comment, but Conan loosened his knife in his scabbard. They were following no marked trail, but dipping down into ravines so deep the sun never struck bottom. Laboring up steep slopes where loose shale threatened to slide from beneath their feet, and following knife-edge ridges with blue-hazed echoing depths on either hand. The sun had passed its zenith when they came to a narrow trail winding amongst the crags. Conan reined the horse aside and followed it southward, going almost at right angles to their former course. The sun had passed its zenith when they came to a narrow trail winding amongst the crags. Conan reined the horse aside and followed it southward, going almost at right angles to their former course. A Galazi village is at one end of this trail, he explained. Their women follow it to a well for water. You need new garments. Glancing down at her filmy attire, Yasmina agreed with him. Her cloth of gold slippers were in tatters, her robes and silken undergarments torn to shreds that scarcely held together decently. Garments meant for the streets of Peshkari were scarcely appropriate for the crags of the Himalayas. Coming to a crook in the trail, Conan dismounted, helped Yasmina down, and waited. Presently he nodded, though she heard nothing. A woman coming along the trail, he remarked. In sudden panic, she clutched his arm. You will not kill her? I don't kill women ordinarily, he grunted, though some of these hill women are she-wolves. No, he grinned as at a huge jest. By Crom, I'll pay for her clothes. How is that? He displayed a handful of gold coins and replaced all but the largest. She nodded, much relieved. It was perhaps natural for men to slay and die. Her flesh crawled at the thought of watching the butchery of a woman. Presently a woman appeared around the crook of the trail, a tall, slim Galazi girl, straight as a young sapling, bearing a great empty gourd. She stopped short, and the gourd fell from her hands when she saw them. She wavered as though to run, then realized that Conan was too close to her to allow her to escape, and so stood still, staring at them with an expression mixed of fear and curiosity. Conan displayed the gold coin. If you will give this woman your garments, he said, I will give you this money. The response was instant. The girl smiled broadly with surprise and delight, and with the disdain of a hill woman for prudish conventions, promptly yanked off her sleeves, embroidered vest, slipped down her wide trousers, and stepped out of them, twitched off her wide-sleeved shirt, and kicked off her sandals. Bundling them all in a bunch, she proffered them to Conan, who handed them to the astonished Devi. Get behind that rock and put these on, he directed, further proving himself no native hillman. Fold your robes up into a bundle and bring them to me when you come out. The money, clamored the hill girl, stretching out her hands eagerly. The gold you promised me. 1 second. See. Here. The money, clamored the hill girl, stretching out her hands eagerly. The gold you promised me. Conan flipped the coin to her. She caught it, bit, then thrust it into her hair, bent supplely and caught up the gourd and went down on the path, as devoid of self-consciousness as of garments. Conan waited with some impatience while the Devi, for the first time in her pampered life, dressed herself. When she stepped from behind the rock, he swore in surprise, and she felt a curious rush of emotions at the unrestrained admiration burning in his fierce blue eyes. She felt shame, embarrassment, yet a stimulation of vanity she had never before experienced, and the same naughty tingling she had felt before when meeting the impact of his eyes or the grasp of his arms. He laid a heavy hand on her shoulder and turned her about, staring avidly at her from all angles. "By Crom," said he, "in those smoky, mystic robes you were aloof and cold and far off as a star. Now you are a woman of warm flesh and blood. You went behind that rock as the Devi of Vindhya. You came out as a hill girl, though 1,000 more times more beautiful than any wench of the Zabar. You were a goddess. Now you are real." He spanked her resoundingly, and she, recognizing this as merely another expression of admiration, did not feel particularly outraged. It was indeed as if the changing of her garments had wrought a change in her personality. The feelings and sensations she had suppressed rose to domination in her now, as if the queenly robes she had cast off had been material shackles and inhibitions. But Conan, in his renewed admiration, did not forget that peril lurked all about them. The further they drew away from the region of the Zabar, the less likely he was to encounter any Kshatriya troops. On the other hand, he had been listening all throughout their fight for sounds that would tell him the vengeful Wazulis of Kurum were on their heels. Swinging the Devi up, he followed her into the saddle and again reined the stallion westward. The bundle of garments she had given him he hurled over a cliff, to fall into the depths of a 1,000-foot gorge. "Why did you do that?" she asked. "Why did you not give them to the girl?" "The riders from Peshkari are combing these hills," he said. "They'll be ambushed and harried at every turn, and by the way of reprisal they'll destroy every village they can take. They may return westward at any time. If they found a girl wearing your garments, they'd torture her into talking, and she might put them on my trail." "What will she do?" asked Yasmina. "Go back to her village and tell her people that a stranger stripped her and raped her," he answered. "She'll have them on our track, all right, but she had to go on, and to get the water first. If she dared to go back without it, they'd whip the skin off her. That gives us a long start. They'll never catch us. By nightfall we'll cross the Afghuli border. There are no paths or signs of human habitation in these parts," she commented. "Even for the Himalayans, this region seems singularly deserted. We have not seen a trail since we left the one where we met the Galazi woman." For answer he pointed to the northwest, where she glimpsed a peak and a notch of the crags. "Yimsha," grunted Conan. "The tribes build their villages as far from that mountain as they can." She was instantly rigid with attention. "Yimsha," she whispered, "the mountain of the Black Seers." "So they say," he answered. "This is as near as I ever approached it. I have swung north to avoid any Kishitara troops that might be prowling through the hills. The regular trail from Kurum to Afghanistan lies further south." She was staring at the distant peak with avid intentness, her nails bit into her pink palms. How long would it take to reach Yimsha from this point? All the rest of the day and all the night, he answered and grinned. Do you want to go there? By Crom, it's no place for an ordinary human, from what the hill people say. Why do they not gather and destroy the devils that inhabit it? She demanded. Wipe out wizards with swords? Anyway, they never interfere with people unless the people interfere with them. I never saw one of them, though I've talked with men who swore they had. They say they glimpse people from the tower among the crags at sunset or sunrise. Tall, silent men in black robes. Would you be afraid to attack them? I. The idea seemed a new one to him. Why, if they imposed upon me, it would be my life or theirs, but I had nothing to do with them. I came to these mountains to raise a following of human beings, not to war with wizards. Right. Yasmina did not at once reply. She stared at the peak as at a human enemy, feeling all her anger and hatred stir in her bosom anew. And another feeling began to take dim shape. She had plotted to hurl against the masters of Yimsha, the man in whose arms she was now carried. Perhaps there was another way, beside the method she had planned, to accomplish her purpose. She could not mistake the look that was beginning to dawn in the wild man's eyes as they rested on her. Kingdoms have fallen when a woman's slim white hands pulled the strings of destiny. Suddenly she stiffened, pointing. Look! Just visible on the distant peak, there hung a cloud of peculiar aspect. It was a frosty crimson in color, veined with sparkling gold. This cloud was in motion. It rotated, and as it whirled, it contracted. It dwindled to a spinning taper that flashed into the sun, and suddenly it detached itself from the snow-tipped peak, floated out over the void like a gay-hued feather, and became invisible against the cerulean sky. What could that have been? Asked the girl uneasily, as a shoulder of rock shut the distant mountain from view. The phenomenon had been disturbing, even in its beauty. The hillmen call it Yimsha's carpet, whatever the devil that means, answered Conan. I've seen 500 of them running as the devil were at their heels to hide themselves in caves and crags, because they saw that crimson cloud float up from the peak. What the hell? They had advanced through a narrow knife-cut gash between turreted walls, and emerged upon a broad ledge flanked by a series of rugged slopes on one hand, and a gigantic precipice on the other. The dim trail followed this ledge, bent around a shoulder, and reappeared at intervals far below, working a tedious way downward and emerging from the gut that opened upon the ledge. The black stallion halted, short, snorting. Conan urged him on impatiently, and the horse snorted and threw his head up and down, quivering and straining as if against an invisible barrier. Conan swore and swung off, lifting Yasmina down with him. He went forward, with a hand thrown out before him, as if expecting to encounter unseen resistance. But there was nothing to hinder him, though when he tried to lead the horse, it neighed shrilly and jerked back. Then Yasmina cried out, and Conan wheeled, hand starting to knife hilt. Neither of them had seen him come, but he stood there, with his arms folded, a man in a camel hair robe and a green turban. Conan grunted with surprise to recognize the man the stallion had spurned in the ravine outside the Wazuli village. "Who the devil are you?" he demanded. The man did not answer. Conan noticed that his eyes were wide, fixed, and of a peculiar luminous quality. And those eyes held his like a magnet. Kimsa's sorcery was based on hypnotism, as is the case with most Eastern magic. The way he had been prepared for the hypnotist for untold centuries of generations who had lived and died in the firm conviction of the reality and power of hypnotism, building up by mass thought and practice a colossal thought intangible atmosphere against which the individual steeped in the traditions of the land finds himself helpless. But Conan was not a son of the East. Its traditions were meaningless to him. He was the product of an utterly alien atmosphere. Hypnotism was not even a myth in Cimmeria. The heritage that prepared a native of the East for submission to the mesmerist was not his. He was aware of what Kimsa was trying to do to him, but he felt the impact of the man's uncanny power only as a vague impulsion, a tugging and pulling that he could shake off, as a man shakes spider webs from his garments. Aware of hostility and black magic, he ripped out his long knife and lunged, as quick on his feet as a mountain lion. But hypnotism was not all of Kimsa's magic. Yasmina, watching, did not see by what roguery of movement or illusion the man in the green turban avoided the terrible disemboweling thrust. But the keen blade wickered between side and lifted arm, and to Yasmina it seemed that Kimsa merely brushed his open palm lightly against Conan's bull neck. But the Cimmerian went down like a slain ox. Yet Conan was not dead. Breaking his fall with his left hand, he slashed at Kimsa's legs even as he went down, and the Rakasha avoided the scythe-like swipe only by a most unwizardly bound backward. Then Yasmina cried out sharply as she saw a woman she recognized as Gitara glide out from among the rocks and come up to the man. The greeting died in the Devi's throat as she saw the malevolence in the girl's beautiful face. Conan was rising slowly, shaken and dazed by the cruel craft of that blow which, delivered with an art forgotten of men before Atlantis sank, would have broken like a rotten twig the neck of a lesser man. Kimsa gazed at him cautiously and a trifle uncertainly. The Rakasha had learned the full flood of his power when he faced at bay the knives of the maddened Wazulis in the ravine behind Karun village, but the Cimmerian's resistance had perhaps shaken his newfound confidence a trifle. Sorcery thrives on success, not on failure. Okay, we'll pick it up from there, mid-chapters, probably just another couple pages. But got to head out for now and get ready for tomorrow. Good times tomorrow, hopefully. Hope you enjoyed for now. We will pick it up very soon. Put out a little early here. But it's good times, good fun. Look forward to pick it up for a terrific Tuesday on the morrow. Gonna be good fun. And good stuff. Alright, till then, see you soon. Good night, eyes open, take care. We shall return. Alright, till then, see you soon. Good night, eyes open, take care. We shall return. Alright, till then, see you soon. Good night, eyes open, take care. We shall return. Alright, till then, see you soon. Good night, eyes open, take care. We shall return. Alright, till then, see you soon. Good night, eyes open, take care. We shall return.